Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Romani. Today we're going to be talking about my 5-month loc journey and some things that I've learned to do, some things that I've learned not to do, and just the entire experience. So if you're interested in this video, just keep watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that because it helps my channel out a lot. Before I get into misconceptions and do's and don'ts, I really just want to tell anybody who doesn't have mature locks, so you're not a year locked or even 11 months or 10 months locked yet, just relax, because I know that if I have a tendency to panic about my locks, I know that a lot of other people may also have the tendency to panic about our locks, and it's just because we love our locks. But just remember to relax. This is supposed to be a fun experience. This is supposed to be a learning experience, and you're always going to be learning. I talk to people who are like 5 years locked who are still learning. So as baby lockers, we have to relax and just enjoy the process. So I'll just start off with the really positive things about my loc journey. I just want to say I completely love this journey. I know that I'm only 5 months in. I'll be 6 months on July 22nd. So just in maybe like 3 weeks, I'll be 6 months in, and that's half a year. To some people that may not be a lot, but it was enough for me to know that I am really in love with this journey. I feel super beautiful all the time, and I've always felt attractive and beautiful, especially like with my Afro before I locked my hair. But this loc journey just makes you feel just so beautiful. I can't even explain it. It's like I feel like a plant. Yes, I feel like a plant, and I feel like this is a great analogy, because you have to nurture a plant, but you also have to leave a plant alone and let it do its thing. And I feel like that is what this journey is about. And so when I say I feel beautiful, I don't even just mean like on the outside. I just mean on the inside. Just really learning patience with my hair, really learning to accept my hair, really learning to let go of how I think that things should be. It's all a beautiful experience. And so I think that my loc journey thus far has been beautiful. That is the adjective that we are going to use. Something that I wasn't really feeling too much about my loc journey is waiting on the entire twist to lock. You guys know I started with 2-strand twists. Well, it was actually braids at the top, because I wasn't even supposed to be starting a loc journey. I was about to give myself faux locks, and I needed the I was going to give myself soft locks. Nonetheless, I needed the hair to be able to wrap around, so it was actually a braid at the top and it was twisted at the bottom. You can still kind of see the twist, which was something that was really nerve-wracking to me at first, but I'm just learning to accept it and let my hair lock on its own timing and not the timing that I think that it should lock. And I also had to realize that my hair is a bit different from other people's hair because I have color treated hair. So my texture, it didn't drastically change when I dyed my hair. I actually dyed my hair once before, or twice before I was locked, and then once again once I was locked, and I will put those videos down below in the description box. But my texture did change because you're chemically treating your hair. So my texture did get a little bit looser, and sometimes it is tougher for looser textures to lock. So I had to understand that I needed to be patient with my color treated hair, and that is completely okay. Like I said, everybody's hair is different. I just met a guy when I was at the club, and I seen this dude's hair was locked, and I was like, you know, how long have you been locked? And he was like 3 weeks. And I wasn't angry, but I was just like, dang, I've almost been locked for 6 months, and this dude's hair looked like he done been locked for 5 years. What's the issue? But again, I had to realize that there is no issue. He started off with the coils, which also lock a little bit quicker, but he just had regular virgin hair. Nothing had ever been on it, no chemicals, no heat, no nothing. So his hair is naturally going to lock up quicker, and I have to be okay with other people's hair locking up faster than mine, because it's not a race, and we need to remember that. I feel like today's society makes you want to get places quicker than other people, makes you want to get there faster, do this first, and this, and that. We have to realize that life is not a race, and neither is your loc journey. It's going to happen when it happens, and when it happens, it happens. I just learned how to do a proper retwist at 5 months locked. For 5 months, I have not been really knowing how to retwist my hair. I know that in my 2 to 3 month lock update video, I told you guys like, yeah, I'm finally learning how to retwist, and my retwist literally came out a week later because I got my hair wet. I was very upset about that, and I was like, you know, my hair is never gonna lock. I'm never gonna learn how to retwist, but I finally know what I'm doing. I just want to say that some things really do take time. Learning your hair takes time. Learning exactly what to do takes time. You're gonna mess up sometimes, and it's not even a mess up, it's just a learning experience. I know at first I tried to interlock, that didn't really work. Some of my locks were interlocked at first and then they're palm rolled now, and it's okay. I know that some people want super consistent locks and they tell you to remain consistent in the way that you retwist your hair, but sometimes you have to try out different things to figure out what you like. So if you were interlocking at first and now you want to palm roll, or you were palm rolling, now you want to interlock, it's okay. Do what your hair allows you to do and do what your hair wants you to do. Now, I would just like to say that some of my twists, not a lot of them, but some of them still untwist because I sweat a lot because I'm a personal trainer. Follow me on Instagram at Glow with the Real Fitness, and I will link all my fitness stuff in the description box, my website, all that good stuff. But I tend to sweat a lot because I work out every day. So some of my retwists still unravel, and that is okay. So if you're experiencing that, it is okay. Your hair is gonna lock. Just keep retwisting, keep figuring out what you're doing, and you'll be fine. I was also afraid to wash my hair. Now, this didn't start at first because I remember in my previous videos, I was always washing my hair. But as my hair got longer and like I said, I began to retwist, I was so scared to wash my hair because I didn't want my hair to unravel. Like, I just wanted my hair to lock. I went like a month without, or like, I think it was like a month without washing my hair, which would have been okay if it wasn't summertime and I wasn't a personal trainer. My head was itching so bad, but for the sake of keeping a retwist, I was just like, no, I can't wash my hair, this, and that. Please wash your hair. When I think back on it, I'm just like, I don't even understand why I would choose not to wash my hair. Your head is your crown. You want to keep your crown clear and clean. You do not want to be clouded and cluttered on top of your head because you will not be able to think clearly. Your head is going to be itching. Your scalp is going to be flaky. Wash your hair. And even if you have to do that differently, like I heard a girl on YouTube say that she uses a stocking cap and she puts it over her hair and she washes it like that so the retwist doesn't come out. Even if you have to do that, make sure you are washing your hair. And it doesn't even have to be on a regimen. People like to make you think like, oh, you have to wash your hair every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. Just do what you are wanting to do. Stay consistent with washing your hair. Like, make sure you are washing your hair, but I'll say like the time frame doesn't matter. Your hair will let you know when it needs to be washed. And wetting your hair also helps your hair lock quicker. My issue when I first started was thinking that I could wet my hair every day in the shower, and that is why my retwist would come out and I thought that I couldn't wet my hair and stuff. But as time progressed, I realized that I could wet the bottom of my hair but not the scalp part. And I mean, maybe some people can wet their scalp, but I feel like my retwist is going to come out if I do that. So now what I do is I grab this part of my hair and I spray from here and down, and I use rose water to do that, and it is low-key flourishing, you know? So understand that water is definitely your friend. You just have to figure out how to incorporate it into your lock journey. And I already told you that since I have color treated hair, my hair texture kind of changed and it didn't lock as quickly as I would have hoped. So I thought about not dyeing my hair anymore, but I just realized that I love this color. I love ginger hair on black girls, and it used to be a little bit more ginger, but this is still fine for me. I'll dye it in a few weeks again. But I really was like, you know, I'm not gonna dye my hair. I'm just gonna let it be black again because I want my hair to lock. But that's just not the experience that I truly want. I want ginger hair. I want ginger locks, and I'm going to continue to dye my hair. So if anybody else had that thought thought in their head like, oh, I don't want to dye my hair because it's not locking quick. Still dye your hair, but just understand that we got to be patient because we have color treated hair. And I've also seen some videos talking against dyeing your hair. I do understand that dyeing your hair is a chemical and no chemical is good for hair, but I'm just going to say do what you want to do because nobody else has to live your life. If somebody told me to keep my hair black, they don't have to live with black hair. I have to live with black hair. So just do what you want because you're the only one who is going to experience your decision. And lastly, I just want to talk about using products. At first, I told you guys in my previous update videos that I was only going to be using water and oil to retwist my hair, but then y'all know I didn't know what I was doing when I was retwisting, so I blamed the lack of retwist on me not using products. So I decided to use a product and I feel like it worked good for 2 months, and then I just recently washed my hair and I saw that I had buildup around my edges inside of my lock. So I did water and oil again, and I tried it again since I kind of know what I'm doing with my retwist, and the water and oil actually, oh, that goes that way, actually did very good. So I'm going to go back to using water and oil, and if you are going to use a retwist product, just make sure that you review it so that you do not get flakiness or buildup or anything like that in your scalp. Overall, I highly recommend locking your hair if that is something that you are thinking about and you are led to do it. I feel so good on this journey. I'm so excited to see where my hair will be in, you know, some months and some years. Like it's really just crazy to me how much it continues to grow and to lock and just to do what it does every single day. So I highly recommend it. If you are thinking about it, just do it. I always say the only regret that I have is that I didn't do it sooner because I would have been so much further, but I think that I did it when I needed to. So if you're interested in it, just go ahead and do it. If you watched this video from beginning to end, I thank you so much and I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you guys learned some things. Follow me on Instagram at XO_Romani, and like I said, follow my business pages at Glow with Ro Fitness and at Hair by Romani on Instagram. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.